This is the care of our community at its very beginning. Focusing on prenatal care, delivery, and the care of moms and babies should be a premier thing that we do in Cheyenne. I think it's every bit as important as cancer care or other end-of-life care.
This really is such a community-based area. So many people in this community are touched by people coming through mother-baby unit, whether it's a delivery of a child or a grandchild or a niece or a nephew or a friend. So many people are affected by this.
Denim and Diamonds is the major event that our foundation puts on every year to generate funds to be able to help support special needs in the hospital. This year, the Denim and Diamonds funding is dedicated to improve and to update our nursery. We're trying to head now is to be able to provide care to mothers having babies at an earlier gestation.
Right now they have to be 33 or 34 weeks to stay here in Cheyenne, and we're hoping that we can keep them down as low as 28 weeks for at least a period of time.
The major value is being able to stay in Cheyenne for care. Frequently when babies are transported, it's after a delivery, and if the mother had a C-section, she's separated from her baby until she can drive down to Denver to connect with it again.
It's a gap right now. I can't stress enough how emotional it is when I hear moms are being separated from their babies because we didn't have the service level for their premature loved one. Personally, I've had 3 premature babies, and there's nothing worse for a family or a mom specifically to be away from their tiny child. So I had a 2-pound preemie. I needed to go 45 minutes in New Mexico to see him every day, and it's heart-wrenching actually.
Currently, when we have infants of that type, they are transported down to Denver. And the hope is that we'll be able to retain a larger number of those infants here in Cheyenne and not have to make that trip down to Denver.
This is where they take care of all the babies. We try in this facility to keep as many babies as we can with their mothers, so we call it rooming in, where the babies typically stay in the room with the moms. The last time there was a renovation in the nursery part of Mother Baby was in the early 1980s. We did this whole unit in the 80s, and most of the rest of the unit has had some kind of a facelift or some kind of a improvement to equipment and things like that during that period of time. But the nursery really has not had any significant improvements since about 1981. We really only have to get a small amount of equipment. We have to get some better ventilators, some better warmers, some isolate units, maybe a little bit larger room in the nursery in order to keep these babies here. The foundation has provided us many things in the past, and we're very thankful for all those things. They've provided a lot of equipment for education. They've provided a lot of the things we need to help moms and babies with lactation, so being able to breastfeed well. They've helped with fetal monitoring equipment. They've helped with hearing equipment and visual equipment for the babies. So they really have helped us in the past, and so we're very thankful for that.
The foundation helping us with our neonatal intensive care unit is going to be critical. I am confident there's donors out in the community that the foundation is aware of, that once they know this need for moms, families, and babies, they'll be able to link those generous donors to our concrete needs, and it's going to be a win-win for everyone.